Hey guys, welcome back to Antiquated Builds. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through some small build ideas for your world. So here we go. So the first one we're going to be doing is a small garden statue or park statue. And this is more of a Roman Greek statue. And you see here, we've got a small area, we've got a nice garden. And all we're going to do is we're just going to be placing some blocks, some stairs, some pillars, like so. And you could do this with any material. It looks nice with quartz, but really any material. So we're just going to be giving you some ideas. And yeah, you can place it like this. You can change the arms around. And what we're going to be doing here is just an upside down stair there. And there you go, you've got a nice little garden statue. So for the next one, we're going to be doing a Roman drinks fountain. Now this uses a custom head, and I'm going to be linking that in the description. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some polished diorite slabs or full blocks, and we're going to be doing this with just some stairs as well, full blocks on the edge, and then we're going to fill in the middle with some slabs, and then we're going to take our head. So this could be any statue head, it really could be any head, but a white head looks quite good. Again, I'm going to link that in the description. And then we're going to want to fill in our fountain, so our drinks fountain, with some water. And you see these in Pompeii and lots of Roman ruins across the Mediterranean. And yeah, it's quite cool. So you've got your little drinks fountain where the head would spit out some water. Next one we're going to be doing is some cargo crates. So here we go. We've got some silphium. So in the Roman Empire, silphium was a big medicinal product from flowers that grew a lot in Africa. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking some spruce slabs, some spruce stairs, and we're going to be placing them like this. And we're going to take some yellow concrete powder. Now you could take really whatever you want in here. You could take purple, red, all sorts, but silphium was yellow, so we're going to be using that. And then we're going to be sealing it off around the edges with some oak trapdoors. Now again, this could be holding anything. You could hold kelp, you could hold coal. It's really just a cargo crate. It's quite a simple one to do, and it's a good area. So here in this city that I've shown before, we've got a nice shipping warehouse. So I'm going to imagine these to be some cargo crates ready to be loaded onto the ships. And we're just going to turn in these trapdoors. And there we go. We've got a nice little crate that's ready for your port area. And here we go as well. I mean, we've got it stored in the warehouse here, as you can see, and it's ready to go out to the port. Now, for this next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing this farm well. So in the middle of your field, you've got nowhere to water things, you're going to build a small well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking some sandstone, and we're going to use our sandstone like this. So we're going to be doing a small area. It's like a 6x4. So we've got 6 there, and we've got 4 going backwards. We're going to take 4 slabs at the front, and we're going to be taking some pillars. Now what we want to be doing is we want to be making like a window, circular sort of window that looks out to the sea here. But really, this could look at anything. So we've got a small archway, and we're going to go to the back, and we're going to make our circular window sort of thing. These stairs are going to go on the back there. Going to take a little lantern. And then obviously we're going to fill it in with some water. Now this is going to be good for your Greek villages, Egyptian villages, really anything. I mean, in your desert villages, in survival. It's just a cool, very simple, nice well that can water all of your plants and all of your crops. Now the next one we're going to be doing is a graveyard. So this was shown in a video earlier. And here we've got some Greek style or Roman style graves, and we're going to just be taking some calcite, so you can really do whatever you want with these. So here I'm just doing an idea where it's a 2x6 and you place some pots and candles and it makes it look like a grave. You can use some pillars. Really, this is going to be quite random how you can do this, so we're just giving you some ideas here today, guys. So here we go, we're going to use some stairs and some polished diorite slabs, again with flower pots and candles which look like offerings. And this is a good one for your survival as well. So you know, when people like to build graves for their dogs or, you know, their fallen animals, these are good ideas for you as well. And I think the thing that really makes them look like graves is when you put them with the pots and the candles and all that sort of stuff. It adds an extra bit of detail where someone might be coming to leave flowers and candles to this gravesite. Now here, this is a bit more of a Greek one, so you know, you see in ancient Greece people were buried with statues above their grave. So here we're starting to do something that's a bit like a sphinx. sort of like a lion with wings statue. And we're going to put some flower pots at the bottom of this one as well. Again, with some leaves. So here we're using some birch leaves as well. Could use really any leaves, to be honest. And then what we're going to do, we're going to do one more. So we're going to do something that's a bit like a longer one. So we're going to do 3 long. So we're going to pick some chiseled quartz. Just going to put a slab there. This one's really, really simple, but it just looks quite cool as well. Now for our next one, we're going to be doing a small outdoor lounge or like pergola area. So this is going to be using some fence gates and some trapdoors. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take some bamboo trapdoors. So we do this quite a lot by making screens in houses. And it makes like a privacy screen for outdoors. And we're going to be making this about 3 blocks tall. I mean, we are making it 3 blocks tall. And we're going to knock them all in. So it's going to make a small wall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a small floor of wool, so you can use really any wool colour. So here I'm doing red, grey and cyan. And we're just making a like random pattern like this. I mean, really anything. And then we're going to take some stairs, so wood stairs, mangrove here, with some slabs, and then some banners on the edge. So that's going to make your privacy on that side. Maybe one random one on the edge. And then we're going to fill in all the top with some spruce fence gates. And this one's really, really easy, really, really quick. And then just with some banners on the edge as well. So you've got your nice own private area for chilling in the afternoon. And there we go. Nice, quick and easy one. Now for our next idea, we're going to be doing something that's a little bit longer. So we're going to be doing a shrine. So this is an ancient Egyptian shrine. So if you've got a corner in your city, ancient Egyptian city, you can build something like this. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be operating off of a small area. I mean, really, this isn't a tutorial, it's more for ideas. But we can come back and you can follow this as a tutorial as well. But what we're going to be doing is we're basically going to be making something like this. So in the back corner. And we're going to be taking some quartz blocks or quartz bricks around the perimeter. And then some full blocks at the front. Now, really, you can make this as long as you want, as wide as you want. You know, you don't have to follow this one block by block. You know, this isn't a tutorial as such, but you know, the idea is that you have one room with some sort of gateway at the front that's sealed in some way, and you have a statue inside. And you can really make your statue of anything. So if you use an armor frame, you can use, you know, your own player head with some gold armor or something, and you know, you can have it as your own king statue, something like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just come along the top here, take some chiseled sandstone, so we've got our hieroglyphs at the top, and we're just going to be running these. So we're going to leave some windows as well. So typically, if you look at some of the ancient Egyptian shrines, I mean, you can see this in, you know, a good example where you can see this is Assassin's Creed Origins. Some of the smaller shrines, they have like these small windows at the top. So you have small windows so it stays cool inside for the statue. And then we're going to run some sandstone again along the top. But again, I mean, this can be any shape. You can make it much longer. You can make it much wider as well. Really anything depending on the actual space that you have. Because when we put houses together and, you know, in real life and in Minecraft, you know, you sometimes have spaces that just aren't as big as this or maybe bigger. So it's all about filling in the space. So again, here we're just putting a bit on top. So we have a nice skylight, and then we're going to place some dark prismarine on the top of this gateway here. And then here I'm going to link this player head in the description. So it's a gold player head, and we're going to use some bamboo signs. And this makes the kind of winged sun element that you see on the top of lots of Egyptian buildings. I'm going to take some red nether bricks, the stairs for this matter, and we're going to be placing them like so. So you want to leave them a space apart, so it has a nice colour, and then the dark prismarine as well. But we're going to leave the corners for the moment. So whatever you're using for this size, we're going to leave the corners. Then we're going to take some smooth sandstone stairs in the corners. And you'll see it makes quite a nice cool effect where it has a border. So you can see it's got a nice border there for the edge for this material. And then for the inside, we're going to be taking some chiseled quartz blocks. So really, this floor, I mean, you can make it really luxurious. You can make it fully gold. You can mix it with stuff. I mean, the idea is you want to mix the colours. So you've got white here, you've got, you know, granite here, mixes the colours. And then for the interior shrine sort of thing, you're going to take some coal blocks, gold blocks, and then some smooth sandstone stairs. And then what we're going to be doing here, I mean, this is just a general idea that I use quite a lot, where you take ferns, you take tall ferns, so this is like a palm tree basically, tall ferns on top of a grass block, and then you place any trapdoor, and it makes a potted palm tree, which looks quite cool. We're going to fill in our windows with some slabs. And then we're going to take it inside, and I'm going to show you an example of what you can build with your statue. So here I'm going to be using my own player head. So this is my player head right here for my skin. And I'm going to stick that. And then I'm just going to put some gold armor, netherite boots. It looks kind of like a pharaoh statue. So I'm saying, okay, this is the shrine to the pharaoh. And you can just place some pot plants randomly, some candles, some carpets. And it just makes it feel a bit more lived in, like people are going in there and they're delivering offerings. I mean, we could even add some decorated pots in the corners, or just full bushes as well. And here, you know what, I'm going to place some ferns in these corners too. And then while we're at it, some lanterns in the top corner. But the idea is you have this cool shrine. It's like a pop out when you are walking down this neighborhood, and you can see, you know, it's a nice religious structure that breaks up this whole area. So even though we've got a big temple over there, a couple of big temples, in this whole area it's mostly houses, and you've got a nice little shrine. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed and you've got some ideas in this video. Big thank you to all the new viewers and all the new subscribers, watchers. Massive thanks. We've recently hit 100 subscribers and 10,000 views, so I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying the videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one next week. Goodbye.